This train travels at 600 km per hour. It's 111 km per hour faster than Bugatti Chiron and 360 km per hour faster than fastest American train. Yeah, this engineering miracle is done by Japan, and this is the maglev train. In this video, we're gonna look the working of how a wheelless maglev train can travel up to 600 km per hour. So, what is the meaning of maglev? The maglev is a short form of magnetic levitation. The working of maglev train. Magnetic means science that related to magnet, and the levitation means some object is rising or floating in air. We are going to lift entire 1 lakh kilogram of train in air and drive it at 600 km per hour just by using magnets. It sounds so interesting, right? So let's dive into the physics in the most easy way. The maglev train technology works in 3 easy steps: levitation, propulsion, and guidance. So before diving into the working of maglev train, we must know the basics of electromagnets. What is electromagnet? It is a soft metal core made into a magnet by passing a electric current through a coil surrounding it. Basically, these are the type of magnets whose magnetic intensity can be controlled by the flow of electricity. And not only the magnetic intensity, but the polarity can also be changed by reversing the direction of current. Here, the changing polarity means the north pole of magnet is transformed into the south pole, and the south pole is transformed into the north pole. So, just let's see the working of maglev train in 3 easy steps. Levitation. It is the act of rising or floating or making someone rise or float in air without any physical contact. The levitation can be achieved in 2 different ways. First, electromagnetic suspension. Second, electrodynamic suspension. It uses the force between electromagnet present underneath the train and the magnet present on the guideway, which causes the levitation. The train is lifted half of inch above the guideway. The force between the electromagnets are so strong that it can lift a 1 lakh kilogram of train and also overcome the gravitational force which is pulling the train downwards. To make concept easy, we will discuss the electrodynamic suspension in next part. Propulsion. A propulsion is the action of driving or pushing forward. A propulsion is carried by the constantly changing polarity of the magnets, pushing and pulling the train along the track, which is done by the changing the direction of the current. The linear induction motor acts as a stator, and the magnet present on the train act as a rotor. The train moves forward by chasing the current. By adjusting the magnetic field, the train accelerate, decelerate, or just maintain the constant speed. The linear induction motor helps in smooth acceleration and deceleration because the system is controlled by the precise activation of magnets. But running at so high speed, there is a chance of train to collide on either direction and cause a deadly accident. To avoid this, the most important technique is used, which is guidance. A pair of magnets are placed on the both sides of track. These magnets are placed in such a point that they repel and attract with the magnet present on the train. The force between the magnet helps to maintain the balance of the train and not to collide on the either side.